Hello, my fair citizens. Strider, the mayor of Sodium City here, and we have a lot of awesome stories for you, so let's get right into it. First things on the news, we have a talk with Hollywood Pizza about the new Brawl bans. We have a brand new shared ban list. Ooh, fancy. We were able to get a hold of PowerDragn to talk about how his content is going to change moving forward, or at all. Stay tuned. And then we have return of your favorite and mine. It sounds bad to say. Creep of the week. Yes, creep of the week. That being said, let's just jump right into the first topic. So for Historic Brawl, we now officially have 3 new cards that we can add to the Thank God These Are banned list. And we have Agent of Treachery, Field of the Dead, and Ugin. Now, in my personal opinion, I'm not a Brawl expert by any means. In my opinion, a lot of these cards have a lot of issues, but only because of other cards. So it's possible that they're really just getting rid of one of the cards that are problem with others. So they're getting rid of one part of the pair. So like Field of the Dead is only disruptive because of Golos. Ugin is only a problem because of Planar Bridge or Eska. Agent of Treachery is... I don't know, Agent of Treachery? I don't know. And nobody likes Agent of Treachery. Just get rid of it. Just tear them all up. It's like Nexus of Fate, right? Just... But since I don't know anything about Brawl, nobody cares about what I have to say. Literally nobody. So what I did is I reached out to Hollywood Pizza. If you don't know who Hollywood Pizza is, he puts on Brawl tournaments every single month. You can play for free, but you also get a cash prize if you win. It's awesome, right? So check him out if you haven't already. The link will be somewhere, you know, all that shit. So I reached out to him to find out exactly how it's going to affect his tournaments or what might be going on. And here's how that discussion went.
My Brawl events. I don't know what to do about my Brawl events. There's so many rogue decks. The support tickets. The support tickets are too much.
We had a more in-depth conversation. That should come out tomorrow, so make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and you'll get the announcement for that. As for the second topic, we have a brand new pet project of mine. This is going to be a shared ban list. Now, for me, I am moderator in many different Twitch channels, so this is really just a tool to help me. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make a shared ban list, so if somebody is racist or phobic or whatever it is, and they get banned in one channel for whatever specific reason, it's like an egregious ban, right? Now, this list will have things like the platform, whether it was Twitch or YouTube. It'll have the date of the occurrence, it'll have the person's name, it'll have the channel that it occurred in, it will have links to the actual logs themselves. Now, not everyone is going to be able to have access to this as far as changing it or editing it. That is something that is going to be me only and maybe other people that are trusted by me specifically. But if you would like access because you're a moderator in a select channels or whatnot, you know, feel free to reach out to me and I can give you access to this list just so that you can help protect your channel or channels that you're a moderator in. And really, this is just a list to help me out so that I can make sure that I ban the proper people in the channels that I have access to, because there's some people that are just going to be breaking terms of service or harassing specific kinds of people, whether it's just females or people in the LGBT community, things of that nature. So I can take the specific logs, we can find to see if it's repeat offensive in multiple channels. There's a lot of things that we can do with this particular thing, and it's only going to be in MTG streams. So again, if you want access to it, just feel free to reach out to me and I'll give you that access. The end goal of this list is just to protect the broadcasters and the broadcaster channels. I don't care about feelings. I don't care about any of that shit. I only care about the channels and the broadcasters, okay? So if it's like, oh, this person insulted me, I'm not going to put that on the list. I just don't care. This is for things that people broke the Twitch terms of service on, okay? Because if these people are breaking the Twitch terms of service, it endangers the actual channel, the broadcaster themselves. And so you'll get these people who are like, oh, it's free speech, it's free speech. No, it's not. When it comes to Twitch's platform, if you are breaking the Twitch terms of service and action is not taken against you, the broadcaster's channel is at risk of getting banned, okay? Even if the broadcaster agrees with whatever you're saying, if they don't do something, they get banned. So you would be messing, I say you, but the colloquial you. Is that a word? Is that the word? I'm just trying to sound intelligent right now. But You as in general, if you are that kind of person. So what you're doing is you're endangering the broadcaster. You're endangering their income. And that's just something that I need to prevent as a mod myself, as well as a broadcaster. So I don't really care. Again, I don't care if you're just insulting people. I don't care if people insult you. That's not the goal of this. The goal of this is to protect the income of broadcasters and stuff like that. If you're breaking Twitch terms of service, you're going on the list. Thank you. I don't give a all right. So PowerDragn recently tweeted, tried writing something, but it was just inflammatory material for the MTG community. And felt like I was playing the race card, so I canned it. But I'm potentially changing my YouTube content and may let the streak come to an end, considering some things. And yes, I'm fine. And then shortly after that, he tweeted out, curious question, how many black MTG content creators do you see in your recommended YouTube feeds regularly? Bonus, who are they? This is actually a really good question. And this is a really good question for me because I don't think I've ever been recommended a black YouTuber's channel. I've actually been recommended Russian and Portuguese channels, you know, which I speak neither of those languages, but I've been recommended those, but I've never been recommended a black YouTuber. So that's actually very interesting to me. I never really thought about it, but I also don't really actively seek out MTG YouTubers. So I would be really curious. So in the comment section below, please let me know the answer to this question because I am very, very interested in the answer to that. However, on something this spicy, I couldn't just leave it alone. So I had to reach out to him to find out exactly what he wanted. Because he's like, it's too inflammatory. So I canned it. I'm like, is it too inflammatory for this show? Absolutely not. So we got a hold of PowerDragn. You know, we got it out of him. You know, we tortured him a little bit, but we got it. We got it. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, about that post. I started thinking about some stuff from last year. Stuff that like was mentioned on, I think on like YouTube and some on Twitter. There's an American like colloquial term for it. I think it's called crap. It's racism. That's it. I think that's the one.
I actually ended up having about an hour-long conversation with PowerDragn about this. It was really, really cool, and it wasn't actually all about this. It was about the industry as a whole, just MTG, YouTube, all that stuff. It was a really, really fun and very fascinating conversation. So I will be having that conversation uploaded just like the Hollywood Pizza. That will be in the same video. It'll probably be more a long-form podcast almost type of format. So if you do like that type of content, obviously subscribe, hit that bell notification, and wait for that video. It should come out tomorrow, maybe the day after. But also let me know in the comment section below if you want to see some of that content going forward. I'm still trying to find out exactly what stuff we want to put on this channel. So we're just kind of messing around with some stuff. So having guests on, just kind of talking about random stuff that seemed topical at the time is kind of interesting to me. I like talking to people for extended periods of time instead of just having them do like 5-second segments. As fun as they are, you know, I think it would be more enjoyable to have longer form conversations with these people. So if you're interested, let me know in the comment section below and we'll kind of go from there. Now, obviously it wouldn't be a complete episode of the Salt Mine without a creep of the week. Unfortunately, we don't always get one, but this time we had 3 coming from Mythic Meebo. Now, everyone loves Mythic Meebo. She's fucking hilarious. A great MTG player. Go check her out. I'm sure she'll be linked somewhere below, obviously in description, maybe in a card. I don't know, she'll be somewhere. She gets hilarious messages. This is great. So, of course, we'll show them on the screen and we will have them in the stylized reading of somebody who is very important. Customs. I'd pay $150 for you to step on 10 bugs. That's basically $1 per bug. Except it's times 10 plus 50 cents each. From Scott H. My name is 9306. As you can tell, it has a 6 and a 9 in it. So you know I'm nice. My cock is huge. So what's up? thing is, after I'm done fucking you so good for 2 seconds, I'm going to complain that your pussy is gaping. Because, in fact, my cock is so small. Pepe hands. Pathetic. You ever eat noodles after you're done jacking off to hentai? And just think, you ever want to DM a stranger? Yeah, me either. That's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of The Salt Mine. So make sure to mine that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, but share this video with anyone who you think would be interested. But most importantly, stay salty and have a great day. And don't forget that we will have a more long format podcast type of show with Hollywood Pizza and PowerDragn coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching to the very end. I do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow, especially since it's a new one. So please share it with anybody who you think might be interested. Hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and leave a comment.